Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to yet another Bitcoin Ethereum Wednesday update. We will be looking at both long and short-term counts like you are used to, and we will be discussing what happened in the last hours. So let's start right in Bitcoin. This chart may be very familiar with most subscribers. So we are still trading inside of this bullish flag in Bitcoin and managed to gain a slight uptrend since the rejection of this trend line right here, but are still trading inside of this green retracement zone, which resembles, of course, the most important zones for a wave 4. So the important things here were set last week, but I want to tell them to you guys again. If we should break below this red line right here and this retracement at approximately $25,300, then our alternative of a wave 2 would get activated and of course would invalidate this bullish setup. But I want to say this bullish setup of another wave 5 is still active and the most likely one right here. This would mean that we would be experiencing prices above the last high and finally $36,000 and $40,000 in Bitcoin. This would be the perfect end of this whole microwave 1, just like I talked about it many times. 1, 2, very short 3, of course, but it's okay since we are trading inside of this structure. Wave 4 and 5 finally, so that you guys understand it. That's all I have to say about the long-term chart. Let's move on to the micro count. I hope most of you didn't get confused about this, but I kind of like it to show it to you because for the more experienced Elliot Wave traders, it's really good to understand all the minor patterns right here in this huge triangle. So, of course, as you can see, the very clear rejection of this trend line right here, and we are trading inside of the bullish trend channel. And right now, that's kind of a speculation, but I estimate that this minor uptrend resembles a very small wave 1. And this movement would be a wave 2 downwards, would mean that we establish a wave 3 in the next days, 4, 5. And this would be a wave 1 of the whole wave 5 here. And the movement would be something like this: wave 2, 3, the big wave 3, 4, and finally wave 5, which will push us into this region, which I have pointed out for weeks now. But this is, of course, a speculation. We don't know how exactly this wave 3 will pull up in this movement, but I think that's the most likely one, so I just wanted to highlight it to you guys. That's all I have to say in Bitcoin at the moment, so let's move on to Ethereum. The scenario here is exactly the same as last Sunday, and it's very similar to Bitcoin. Of course, we are trading inside this bullish trend channel and are still trading inside these retracements of the wave 4 region, and our alternative 2 would be triggered if we break below this red trend line and this green retracement. That's this 0.5 retracement. This would activate wave 2 and would finish this whole microwave right here. But like I said, that's rather unlikely at the moment. And the important thing now is that we move higher in the next days and defend this trend line right here and establish another leg up in this wave 5. And it's open if we establish a wave 3 and 4 from this movement or a macro wave one already, just like in Bitcoin. If you have questions regarding this, please leave them in the comments. I will answer them, of course. So, and let's move on to the microcount on Ethereum 2. The movements here are a little bit better understandable than in Bitcoin. We established a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement. I have reason to believe that this is a bullish structure, and the outcome of this would be the same like I described in Bitcoin. Oh, that's the wrong one. We need this one. This would be a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of wave 1, 2, and then we would establish this wave 3, this really big wave 3 right here, a 4 again, and a 5 finally, which would finish this whole wave 5 movement. Honestly, I really hope that Bitcoin and Ethereum manage to pull this off, because it would really fit the whole cycle movements of the past bull runs and would give us a clear vision what would happen in the next weeks and months. But of course, we will have to see. We will update everyone about our observations, and of course, if something unexpected should happen, then we will inform you guys about this. But that's all I have to say about Ethereum 2. I hope you guys could understand this video, and if you have questions, just like I said, leave them in the comments. Have a good one, and see you guys next Sunday. Goodbye.